And he was number 6, right? Fuck. Okay. So having kids is awesome, man. But give it up for me. I just had a brand new baby, guys. Brand new baby, yeah. You know why I love white people? Because you clap for shit you don't understand yet. It's about to get real ugly. So I'm at the hospital, right? And she's laid there, and the hospitals aren't pretty places for women, you know what I'm saying? Her hair's terrible, you know, she's big, they got her legs spread, some other guys like playing inside your lady's vagina. It's just a real awkward place. And you know, you're in there breathing with her, and you're doing all these things and holding her hair, and she's squeezing the shit out of your hand, telling you that you did it to her. And at the end of the night, you know how, I mean, everybody talks about how stressful it is on a woman, but you know, guys, I'm here for you tonight. It's stressful on the guy too, right? You know how stressful it is on a man to look a woman in the eye, right? She's laying on the bed. To look her in the eye and say, sweetheart, I still have to go home to my real family.
Wow.
Oh, that's a deadbeat dad joke. That's a deadbeat dad joke. But no, seriously, like how stressful is it to kiss your newborn in the mouth when you smell like alcohol on another woman's vagina? What I'm saying is shit is stressful. Okay, it's stressful. Can you imagine your newborn sitting right there and you just kiss her right in the mouth? Mwah! Welcome to the world. This shit is fucked up. Like, it's gonna be hard. I'm just trying to prepare you for it. But I got kids, man, and my kids, you know, they're making me feel old. I got a 8-year-old, and kids. How many people got kids old enough to speak and form words? Like that's the hard. Like it's cool till they start forming words, right? So my 8-year-old, and I got this stacked tooth. I mean, I wish there was a camera to zoom in on it, right? And I got this stacked tooth, and my daughter, when she's about 5 years old, she comes up to me and she says, Dad, and you know, I was looking at you, and I noticed that there was something wrong with your tooth. She said, well, is there something wrong? Do you have a disease? Do I have a disease? So I looked at her like any good parent would, and I said, yeah, you little bitch, it's called poverty. I said, I can't afford your grandmother couldn't afford braces like everybody else, is all I'm trying to say. So, like in good parent form, I pushed her down the stairs, and that's how we discipline. So we're at the restaurant, right? And I mean, having kids is such a blessing, man. But sometimes I wish I could light their little ass on fire and push them down a razor blade hill into a glass of vinegar. I'm telling you right now. But we're sitting at the restaurant, right? And it's funny when you try and discipline your kids, you got more than one kid at the table. So my same daughter, she's 8 years old. She's a smart aleck. She knows I do comedy, so she tries to make jokes. She says something smart to her brother, and I snap at her. And anybody ever had their kids roll their eyes at you? I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Your kids roll your eyes at you. I'm from the country. I'm an American patriot. So I gave her the best parent speech that I could. I said, you roll your damn eyes at me again, I'm going to do what? I'm going to knock those eyes out of your head. Right? Ain't that what people who think they're good parents say? Yeah. Let me just tell you how that shit don't work all the time. When you got other kids. So I got a 5-year-old that's sitting at the table, right? He looks at me square in the eyes. He said, okay, Dad, but violence isn't the answer. I'm like, what the fuck? Then, you know, he looks, you know, my son, he comes up to me and pulls me to the side. He said, Dad, just so you know, it's going to be really hard for her to get to the car if you knock her eyes out of her head. I'm like, what the fuck do I got to do? Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is my leadership seminar failed. I didn't sell a book. Nobody was motivated. Nothing about nothing. I got an older daughter. She's 12 years old. She's beautiful. She's 5'6", hazel eyes. And she wants to be president, right? She wants to be, why she wants to do it, like, her skin's not orange enough to be president. Anyways, she don't hate enough stuff. But anyways, And having teenagers is really hard, man. Like, it makes you feel old, but she comes to me one day, we're getting ready to go to church, and she said, Dad, I got a confession. I'm like, oh, shit. I know I raised her right, but I know I was a hoe in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, karma is real. Like I don't know what the fuck I got coming, right? So she looks me square in the eyes and she says, Dad, every time I'm around this boy named JP, my whole body starts to tingle. That's what the fuck I said. I said, baby, I'm familiar with shingles. I'm familiar with Parkinson's. I'm familiar with what those bums do when they cold on the side of but your body shaking for no fucking reason at all. I just didn't understand. But, you know, everything was all good and everything. But, you know, kids are just disrespectful, man. They're fun. You know, I got ready to come here, man, and I was all excited. They were like, Dad, we wrote you a letter. We want you to do well tonight. And I was like, okay, you gonna give it to me? They're like, you'll see it when you get to the car. I'm like, it's gonna be some shit, right? So I walk out into the garage, and I'm thinking it's gonna be something in manila paper, you know, remember construction paper, a big heart in the, or something they cut out, you know, some rice noodles on a string. These little disrespectful bastards wrote, do well, we love you, Big Nacho. I don't know why my kids call me Big Nacho. But my son said, do well, we love you, Big Nacho. And he drew my name, Cole, in a chip on the side of the dirt on my car. I'm like, these little sorry pieces of shit. Can you imagine though, my 5-year-old is just starting to form words, but he knew how to spell my name and he drew a chip with my name in it. All I'm saying is disrespectful. And one of the reasons, you know, the last couple of jokes, you know, I love talking about sex because that's what the fuck I'm good at. What you think is better, crazy sex or pregnant sex? I noticed there's some married people in here, some folks in. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Pregnant sex is the best sex on the planet, right? Let me give y'all an analogy, right? Everybody in here eats breakfast sometimes, right? Anybody ever had a Pop-Tart? Yeah. Right? You warm it up and you still got to break it. The ends get all crusty a little bit. Yeah. You remember the first time you went from a Pop-Tart to a toaster strudel? You know what I'm talking about? It's all warm and gooey on the inside. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, my wife's vagina smells and tastes like heaven. And you know, we've been separated for a while, but I find myself hanging outside of motherhood maternity, you know what I'm saying, like a damn pedophile. Oh, yeah, this is getting dark. You know, the best part, though, they're like, you know, a pregnant vagina is like a little, it's like a toaster oven that babies come. It's always warm, it's always... Anyways, let's talk about crazy sex. Because they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They all single, their skin all tight, you know. The boobs ain't got no stretch marks. They ain't got no food in their apartment, but everything's, yeah, let's turn up. Let's turn up, yeah. Let's turn up. Turn the damn lights off because you ain't got no money. You know, I had this encounter. And so I got caught having sex at Lussac Library. And it was awesome. Kind of. Anybody having sex in a car?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kind of hot, right? Who's had sex on top of a car in January at Lussac Library with people watching? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Porn has ruined my fucking life because the expectation, like you can't live up to the shit you see watching porn, right? You just can't. Like, these people are gagged and tied up and squirting golf balls. I mean, like, it's not real. So I fucked the shit out this girl in the car at Lussac, and she, you know, guys, you ever talk